Hey fam, this week on the Mommy Club, we started with Utisetso. Shame man, this child has been through a lot. We got to find out what she actually went through when she had her therapy session, and she revealed that when she was younger and growing up with her mom and her stepdad, the late stepdad, she actually witnessed the dad beating her mom. And yo, guys, firstly, that alone is enough to just hurt and bruise someone forever. And what is worse is that when she, as a child, would try to help her mom, then the dad would beat her too. Yo, guys, that is just evil. That is just horrible. And parents and adults are meant to protect children, whether they are theirs or not. And so for adults to be beating on children and actually beating their mothers in front of them is just uncalled for. And then what really hurts even further is the fact that the mom was seemingly not on her side. She said that the mom would chase her away and insinuate that she would ruin her marriage. Yo, guys, imagine you are a child and you are feeling like that and being told such horrific things, and it's just not okay. She says that she would be taken to her granny's house, and the mom would then fetch her afterwards and whatnot, and this would be something that went on and on and on. It's just really sad what this child is going through, and I'm just glad that at least she is getting the help that she needs in order to get into adulthood with at least a like undergoing a process of healing, because this is not going to take just a few therapy sessions. It's going to take a while. She'll probably have to go through therapy her whole life in order to just function properly as an adult. But we wish her well, and we hope that Uhebi naye is going to make better decisions when it comes to their relationship, to make sure and validate this child so that she knows that she is loved by her mom. Okay, then. Happy finally had that meeting with Ratile, and even though it was back and forth and it seemed as though Ratile did not really give Uhebi the apology she needed, but also, I mean, she meant what she said, and therefore she really didn't need to apologize, because why do you apologize when you meant to do something or to say something or meant what you said? So Happy is dissatisfied with the outcome of that meeting, and she has concluded that she's giving her a 60% chance, basically, or forgiveness, and then she has to earn the other 40% in order to be back in that friend zone. I don't know what that means, but Ratile is owning it and somewhat blaming Mrs. Mobs, which I am too. I feel like Mrs. Mobs, when they were having that conversation about Uhebi being a cloud chaser, she seemed like she was in agreement. But then Masege no Hebi, it seems as though keeper, like she was completely innocent in that whole conversation, which is very, very shady. Mrs. Mops, though, giving her props for just parenting her kids in a very good way. I mean, as much as we are born with siblings, it doesn't mean that everything and every activity must be done in a group. I love the fact that she does these solo dates with just one child and just really gives them the entire attention, which is really, really good to make the child feel valued, special, and just know that I can just be myself with my mom. It's not me, my mom, and my siblings. It's good to do that with your kids. Ms Manche and Bomi Mops had their meeting, or like they sat and enjoyed each other's company and validated their friendship. There has been a little bit of tension between the two of them, and Miss Manchi did mention Uguti she's not feeling Mrs. Mops's vibe lately, and I'm glad that they sat down like adults and really confronted whatever it is that was going on in the air, and they actually were a bit honest with each other. I mean, Mrs. Mobs really said she has a problem with the fact that Miss Manchi just does not stop. Like she's like a chihuahua, which was a little offensive, but I'm glad that they were candid with each other, and it's good that they know where they stand with each other. And maybe them just committing to doing better in order to grow in this friendship will actually benefit them if they really want to be friends, you know. And Ratile, on the other hand, had a blowout with Ms Manche. And yo, guys, I feel like Ratile and Ms Manche are very similar. You know, they like confrontation, and they don't let anything go. They want to say to be the last to speak. They want to have the final word, and they very very similar, and that is why that argument went on and on and on. And it's very clear that Ratile really is bothered by the way Kifile Mabote and Miss Manchi's relationship ended abruptly, and she really wants to know what really went on, you know, and it's bugging her, and she's not getting that answer. So we don't know if it is going to probably come up again, but KI, it's a burning question for her. Basically, it was a very emotional and episode, really, especially Happy is going through a lot, you know, and I'm glad that she's leaning towards therapy. I love that she also is suggesting that her helper also gets therapy, because also baby bonke when everything happened, and the helper also lost their dad, and it's good. It's really really amazing that she would actually even think like that, because other people wouldn't even think that a helper needs therapy, you know. Big ups for that, you know. We love what we see. We really enjoyed this episode, and we just are looking forward to next week. We know that these ladies always bring drama, and yeah, we hope that next week will not disappoint yet again. All right, fam, thank you for watching, and see you guys on the flip side. Bye for now.